Hello everybody, this is going to be a tutorial on how to beat Phantom Express without taking damage. To keep things simple, I'm just using the Peashooter weapon, the Smoke-Charm, although I would highly recommend using the spread weapon as it makes a few of these sections much easier. Especially this first phase, where the boss is going to be throwing eyeball projectiles, which will be using the Peashooter weapon, which is quite unreliable in this phase in fairness, but using the spread weapon gets rid of them all super easily. The main danger in this phase is the pumpkins carrying these parryable bricks, as if they hit the wheels on our platform, it'll move us towards the boss, which makes it much easier, much more difficult to avoid the attacks. We can avoid that by shooting them down before they reach the platform, parrying the bricks before they hit the wheel, and we can also parry the other wheel, which then times out the wheels for a period of time. So here we parry the wheel, and even though the brick hit the other wheel, because we'd already parried it, it timed it out and didn't affect it. So that's a really good way, and also can be used in other phases as well. Also, as you saw there, using the X attack to increase the size of the attack in order to get rid of more of the eyeballs, which is another good way if using the Peashooter. Going into the second phase is this skull, and his only attack really is the two-hand slam, which if we're on either edge of the platform, it can't actually hit us. So again, the most dangerous part is these pumpkins taking the projectiles. So with these, I would recommend they alternate from side to side. So if one starts on the left, the next one will come from the right, which is really good for getting rid of them really early. Otherwise, be careful of parrying the bricks if you choose to do so, as the head still has a hitbox, and parrying the bricks will put you into that top level where you can get hit by the hands or the head. Otherwise, you can chase the head around the arena and fire from below, or stay in the center and just go from one edge of the platform to the other to do damage to the head. Going into third phase, we dealt with these two mobs on either side. I'd focus on getting rid of one at first. At the start, you have to stay in the center of the arena, and once one starts queuing up to do his attack, to go to the other side. But here we're just going to be focusing on getting rid of the right one at first, because then we can just stay on the right hand side and know we're going to be safe with that. With the ghosts, I would recommend, if they're coming at you from the side, to use an EX attack, because if you're using the Peashooter weapon at least, this is another case where the spread weapon is quite useful. As it just, the EX weapon with the increased weapon size or hitbox just makes it super simple to get rid of. And be careful of the parryable skulls that it drops, as if they hit the wheel, they will cause you to go left, as you saw there, which if it's during the boss's attack will put you into that lightning. Otherwise, if you just stay on one side, the boss can't reach you, so it's not too much to worry about. It's just the ghosts there that are the issue. And then in this final phase, you need to parry the tail in order to open up for the heart to do damage. Doing the X attack up there is a good way to just get a bit extra damage up there whilst you're up there, kind of thing. And the two attacks are the fire that sprouts out. So the main thing your focus should be on, and the other is the bow and frisbee that drops down. There is a sound cue, like the train doing a horn, and that's how you know it's been spawned, and it'll go at your last position. So once you hear that horn, that you know that it's been spawned, and just keep an eye on it. Like I say, your main focus should be on avoiding the fireballs, just moving left and right, and try not to jump too much whilst you're down there. And just keep an eye on the frisbee as it comes, listen out for that sound cue, and that should be fine to avoid. So that's the Phantom Express. If there is any queries on that, then put in the comments below. I'm also live at Twitch at twitch.tv/wayofloki. If there is any queries, I'll be just putting forward and I'll be happy to help. And as always, there's written tips in the description. If you're interested in more Cuphead guides or fancy value in this video, then hit that subscribe button, and I shall see you in the next video.